What's up, YouTube? We are back in the garage. Daddy bought some new shit. So, if you see that, I bought a Speedyefi kit. So far, I already followed the instructions of pulling that fuse out so you don't fry your stuff. So, since I managed to still have the stock fuel or fuse block, pull that fuse out. That goes right there. So the reason they want you to pull that out is your MAF sensor here, when it detects airflow and moves, it actually turns on the fuel pump. It sends a signal, and according to the instructions, it will fry it. But anyways, so my kit came with the GM air temp sensor, the BMW throttle body. I bought this slightly used off of eBay for about $100 less than I would have normally paid for it. So there's that, the programming cable, the vacuum line that I still need to run, and then of course the actual controller. I already went online, paid the money, got Tuner Studios. So it's just this little box here. This is a full standalone ECU. So my stuff hides behind the glove box. Here's all my relays for starter, fuel pump, stuff like that. Here's my computer lines, and here's my old computer. So I will be attempting to make this thing run on Speedyefi. It should work fine. Like I said, this is a little taller than my old ECU, but I got plenty of room behind the dash, and since it has mounting holes, I can actually zip tie it to the cabling. But yeah, let's plug this in, get the TPS set up and stuff like that, and go from there. So I already got the hose ran through. I have a huge hole in my firewall. There's my vacuum line source. That goes onto this nipple here. There you go. So that's my MAP sensor. That's my line. Then over here, like I said, comes through the firewall. Here's my hose. Let's try to make this look a little pretty and actually somewhat try to hide it. Then I'll probably use this vacuum source here. What used to be the evap, if it wants to ever come off. So there we go. I have map signal. Ran it somewhat nicely. Then I still need to take this guy off, put the air temp sensor somewhere along here, and yeah. Once again, remember, pull out your signal fuse. Need to make another bracket for that eventually, but hey, at least I still got the diodes stuff. And yeah, one of these days I might go through all this harness again and clean it all up. But you know what? It's technically all still there. Idle control valve, you know, plumbing of vacuum lines and shit like that. But yep, people, there we go. Let's cut to another scene. Alright, so I am trying to mount this. So what I got so far is I could still have the green filter and have it about over here like this, somewhere in those range. Or I found this Spectre slash I don't want to get a carb sticker. This is for a Celica. Way back in the day for the the cabbie. So I have a Grates tap, and then I have this old air filter. So let me finish tapping this. This is plastic, by the way, chrome plated plastic. So let me finish tapping this, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So here is my sensor. tapped in. So the idea is, let's flip this around. Sorry for the shake cam. This can go like that. And then we could either go green filter, like that, or we take the big guy here. Still got a couple other ones up there in red. And we put this big guy like that. So let me know, people. Do you like it better like this? Or do you like it better like this with the green filter? I like the green, but it looks a little small. And yes, the clamps aren't all the way on. But there's my air temp sensor. So no more math for this guy. So if and when I do go boost, I'm pretty much there. Just need to figure out if I could fit a decent intercooler up here, because my power steering cooler needs a move. And yeah, this came further out, so who knows, maybe I'll buy another grill and hack it up. But there we go, people. Do you like the green, or do you like the bigger filter there? Does it help fill in the engine bay? Let me know. So let's put the TPS on now. Alright, so you have to take off the throttle body. Might need a new gasket too. I just put, RTV on mine. Here's that BMW TPS sensor with the 3D printed adapter. The other person tightened it down too much and cracked it, but I'm not that concerned. And then here is what I'm going to run for now. So that goes on there like that. Giving this one handed is not as easy as it looks. So let's pop. So that is our final look for today. Map line's hooked up. TPS is there. I still need to plug in this guy to here. So can I do this one one-handed? Probably not. Oh, maybe I can. There. So now my air temp, I will bundle that all away. Like I said, do we want to run the green filter like that? Or do we want to, so we'll have to stay in a way that looks appeasing? Or do we want to run big air filter like that? Right now, that doesn't weigh shit, so I don't need to make a brace for it. So on a side note, not sponsored, but hey, cheap Harbor Freight tap. I was able to tap that pipe. Later on, if I do intercooler piping, I have the tap that fits it. And I have a spool gun that'll weld it, and then I got that Aluma weld brazing stuff that I used on the rotary bug project to do a nipple for the idle control air valve. But that's basically it, guys. All the vacuum lines are hooked up. That's hooked up. I just need to clean off the parts so I don't suck it into the motor, because that makes a convenient tray. Now I got a box for all that stuff. Here's that little brace I made. Very simple, leftover miata stuff. Since it's temporary, didn't bother to try and make it look pretty. So now I need my laptop, my keys, and we'll see if this starts. Well, actually, I gotta do the calibrations. The TPS fully closed, fully open. Set up the GM air temp sensor, and then tell it that it's using a RX-7 series 4 and 5 water temp, or MX5. And there we go, people. Once again, I am trying to get rid of this behemoth, and yeah, I am going to try to probably turbo this for shits and giggles. As much as I want to do an LS swap, money's been kind of weird, and this is way cheaper because the T56 trans I want, the whole kit's like 5 G's. And then the rear end, I know it's a 1.6 rear end. I'm taking a gamble with it. You know, getting that, you know, 8.8 is like $1,000, and then I'm in another $2,000 for the axles and stuff like that. So right now, I don't have the HEs, so might as well sell the Tahoe, catch up on bills, and yeah, eBay Turbo Kit, buddy. eBay, it's all eBay. Anyways, thanks for liking, watching, subscribing. Peace out.